Hey everyone! This time we are going to be looking at Arcade Game Typography by Toshi Omagari. This is kind of a weird book for me because it's mostly just going over the fonts in arcade games, which doesn't seem like it would be as long of a book as it is, but he's covering about 20 to 30 years of video game history here, and it's all done by looking at the actual text in video games. What's really nice about this is it doesn't just show you the actual text in just, say, a vacuum or on the page by itself. It actually has it in grid form, which when you're messing around with pixel art, which I do every once in a while, having that grid is really helpful because you can see just how many squares you need to fill in, how long the letters need to be, and it's just really cool to have that. It's kind of like having training wheels when you need them at certain times. You can see how things are shaded. You can see, where to put the black boxes to add, the black or the white around the letters. It's just really cool to see that shown out for me, especially as I'm kind of experimenting and usually failing at making pixel art. One thing that I really like is that it shows the progression of pixel art over the years. You can see how they started off pretty basic with the Atari text, where it was just really simple lines, no real shading or anything like that. And it progressed to the point where they actually did sort of add their own artistic flair to the letters. Or at least as much of an artistic flair as you can add in, basically pixel art with the limitations of hardware at the time. On top of the pixel art, you get a few essays added in here, which kind of add a little bit of something extra to the book. I mean, there are some descriptions of the games that are used, some references to the different games for where the text is played into, and also some screenshots of each game that they're talking about. This is kind of nice to have, but I feel like they gave so many examples that they probably could have cut something and not really, lost a lot from the book. What I would really have liked to see, maybe a little bit more than what we got here, is just like 3 chapters on this and then going into more pixel art and maybe more of like the history of pixel art and how that's really changed. I know that wasn't the subject of the book, but that was just something that I kind of wanted. Anyway, guys, this is a pretty fun book. It's nice to flip through, and if you're like me and you try to do pixel art, this really helps out quite a bit. So, let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and have a great day, everyone.